Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll learn more about Java streams like some filter operation, map operation, some partition advanced operations. Okay, so let's start with today. Okay, so suppose we have a list of user entity. Each user has username, user ID, email, is active, true or false, a boolean flag, phone number, and some password. Okay, so we can just assume there are some more fields. Okay, so let's start with very basic. We just need to filter these users on the base of this active, true and false. Like I just want only active users. Okay, so in this scenario we'll use the filter in our with the streams. So list of user entity active users equals to user entity dot stream dot filter. So inside filter, we just need to pass a predicate. It's like a condition, true or false thing, whatever we just want to pass. And based on this filter, it will gonna filter this original list, and final result will be stored in the active users list. So I can just pass this here is active dot to list. So what it will gonna do, it will gonna just filter the original list user entity on base of this parameter, as this is a boolean itself, true or false. Okay, it's a kind of shorthand thing. We can just write this as well, dot stream dot filter, and we can just temp dot is active dot to list. We can just write in such a way as well. Okay, this will also work, but this is like a shorthand of for this. Okay, so let's see how does it look. Let me print it active users. Okay, so as of now there are 3 users in which 2 are active. Let's just try to print this one. Yeah, we can see it has already only printed 2 users, Akash and John. It hasn't printed a user that is active with false. It is the Tom. Okay, make sense? Cool. Moving towards next question. Okay, I just want to extract only phone numbers of all the users, not the active users, but I want to extract the phone numbers of all the users in the list. Okay, so as phone number we have taken as string, so let's create a result string, all phone numbers. Okay, so in such scenario where we have a list of object and we just want some partial thing inside that, like I just want only phone number, list of phone numbers, or I just need a combination of two, email and phone number. So we use the map here, stream.map. What we want? We just want a phone number, so we can just write get phone number dot to list. So it will gonna collect all the phone numbers in a list of string, because phone number is a string in our case. We can just see, make sense? So let me just print it. We can just check how it's looking. Yeah, we can see it has printed all the 3 phone numbers, all the users. What if I just want phone numbers only for active user? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just filter it. Okay, dot is active, then apply a map there. So it will gonna give me the phone number of only those users which are active. Okay, yeah, you can just try it. Okay, moving towards next question. Convert list into a map. Okay, so I want to convert this list of user in a map such that the username is the key and phone number is the value, or I can just say username or user ID as a key and phone number as value. Okay, key. Okay, in this we are taking key as email. Let me just change it, username user ID. Okay, and value as phone number. Okay, let's try this one. So map string, because user ID is long in our case scenario, and phone number is string. Okay, user ID phone map. Okay, so user entities dot stream dot collect. Just a minute, let me just fix this one. Okay, dot collect. Okay, so whenever we just want to collect into map, we just use collectors.toMap. Inside the map, whatever I just want as key, I just want as key user id, so I can just pass that user id. What I want as value, phone number, I'll just I can just write this one, get phone number. Yep, let's see how it's looking. Yeah, we can see it's user id phone number, user id phone number, user id phone number. Okay, there is one more scenario, what if there are two same user with a user id. Like, we're gonna cover this advanced concept in upcoming videos. Okay, cool. Let's go to the partition. Okay, so what is partition? And there is a very confusion between what is the difference between partition and the grouping. Grouping we have already covered in the last video. So partition is something when we just want to partition our original data, like the original list, in two conditions, true or false, like a boolean kind of thing. Like, suppose I just want to group by or a partition whole list on the basis of active, like all the active users at a different list and all the inactive users at a different list. I want something like this. When there are only two conditions, here, active true, active false, we use the partition. Okay, but if there are more conditions, like I just want to group on the name, like suppose there are 50 users, okay, and I just want to group there on the name, then in that scenario we're gonna use the grouping that we have already learned in the last video. Okay, go watch if you haven't watched that one. So in case of partition, we just want to split the users on active and inactive. Okay, so I want something like a map where key is true and all the active users, key is false, all the inactive users list. Okay, so map boolean as a key active and inactive and the list of user entity, all the users. Partition user list. So user entities dot stream, okay, then dot collect, and then collectors dot partition by. Okay, so we have this collectors dot partition by. Here we can just give the key on which we want to partition. As of now, we just want to partition on active, so I can just give here is active. Okay, so it will gonna partition the whole list. On the key part, it will gonna take this one, active true false, so true false. Okay, on the value part, then what it will gonna take, the list of entity. Let me just print this one, partition user list. Okay, we can just see when the key is false, that is inactive user, we can see only one user, Tommy. And when the key is true, that is list of active users, Akash and John. Make sense? So here we can just do the partition. Okay, let's learn more about the partition. So in this partition, I just want as of now we have boolean and the list of entity. Now I just want boolean and the count of this entity. Like, I just want something like this: true 2, there are 2 active users; false 1 inactive users. So in that scenario, map boolean comma long as a count. So partition user count. Okay, user entities dot stream dot collect, collectors dot partition by. Okay, what condition here? Same, on the base of active I just want to partition, and on the value part I don't want the whole list, I want the count. So we have used this prior as well, collectors dot counting in the grouping. If you remember in the last video, we have used that one, partition user count. Let me just print this. We can see false 1, that there is only 1 inactive user and 2 active users. Make sense? Okay, moving towards next question. Okay, it's like partition plus mapping. Okay, so now it's something like this. I want a map, boolean, and list of string. That is on the key part, I'm just partitioning out it on the active key, like active true, active false. But on the value part, I only want the emails as of now. Like in this scenario, we have the whole objects. Here we have the count of the list. Here I just want the email address of the from this list. Okay, we have tried something like this prior as well. Okay, user partition, email list. Okay, so in this scenario, user entity dot stream dot collect. First we have to do the partition. We are sure in this one, dot partition by same uh, active. On the value part, if we don't want anything, we just leave it as it is. It will gonna give me the whole list we have seen. If we want counting, we can just collectors dot counting. But what if we want to do some operation on the value part? This thing we have also covered like in one of the prior video, collectors dot collecting and then. Okay, this is used on the value part if I just want to do some computation. Okay, so first we have to collect that in the list, collectors dot to list, and then I can just use a temp variable, temp dot stream dot map user entity dot get email dot to list. Yep. So here, like I can explain it once more. Let me just print first. You can see false only Tommy email, true Akash and John's email. So in this one, I can explain once more what's happening. We are just streaming it. First, we are just partitioning it on the active. But on the value side, if we want to do some operation on the list, like if we don't want to do any operation, we just want a raw list, we can just leave as it is. We don't need to pass any other argument. What if we just want to count? We just need to pass the collectors.counting. Here we just want to do some more operation on the list. So we can just use collectors.collecting and then first we are collecting in a list and this temp as a like as each object of the list. Okay, and we are just okay, this temp as the list that we have collected here, and there we are just streaming it temp.stream and map to find only the email collecting over the list. So it will gonna give me the boolean or list of string. Okay, it seems well. Cool guys, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe if you like it.